YouTube, what the crap's going on? It seems like Salernum is where my destiny lies at the moment, because the last 3 matches I've recorded on here have been on Salernum. So yeah, that's interesting. So this time I'm actually going to play as Germanicus. I've got my what was it, Italian swords. Again, I don't remember exactly what they are. They're tier 2 sword infantry, available in the Roman tree. And you all did tell me last time that they have javelins. I'll remember that. I think you can alt-click, and they have a certain number of javelins, which is handy. Now, in this last patch, I mentioned they made a patch to the game. It was supposed to have nerfed missile units to an extent that it was hoping to make it more fun and important to be using sword units and spear units in the game, because I think people felt like that the missile units were too strong, especially in the lower tiers. I felt like that was the case too, and so curious, this will give me a chance. Doesn't necessarily mean we'll get a good demonstration of it here, but it'll give me a chance to test that. Looks like we do have tier 3 units in the game, which means my tier 2 swords are going to have to keep their eyes open for an engagement that's going to be less than ideal. Most of our infantry is tier 2. There are a few tier 3 hoplites. I need to do some work with Leonidas, because people were telling me he has some abilities that actually makes the hoplites hold out pretty strong. Though I've never had great luck with hoplites versus swords. Like someone's going for some tic-tac-toe here instead of a bunch of genitals, so that's nice. That's a good change. Okay, so let's jump into things. Got our swords here. I'm gonna rush down here to the Colosseum again. Do these guys have javelins? We'll have to see. I was told they do. Oh, it's going to depend on what I run into back here. I'm going to see if there's a bunch of... I do have attacking testudo, so that'll help versus javelins or something if I have to. What is attacking testudo? It just slows down my speed, visibility, range, and my melee defense. If you get charged by infantry, it's not good. It would help me against missiles. Okay, I've got some missile support here, which is good. And we've got some hoplite support too. It looks like the whole team's kind of pushing around the building here. I'm gonna actually let the archers kind of catch up a little. No enemy units in sight yet, which is actually kind of surprising, because we've pushed up quite a ways. Okay, I see some enemy javelins in the center. And now we have some enemy Italian swords visible here. 2 of them that are fleeing away.
For the Republic!
I wonder if they're leading us back to a trap. I don't see anything completely disconcerting yet as far as deployments go. We do have a little bit of a blind spot through here, but we do have some troops fairly close to the base. Support these archers here. This is an easy place to get pincered, because there could be troops hiding on the different rows of the streets, so we're gonna... Okay, good, we got visibility there, so... Let's actually pull this swordsman out this way. We are pushing very far in enemy territory here. I'm very concerned that there was a big enemy push right here, and sure enough, there's swords popping up there. Because that is our blind spot, but we've also pushed a long way. Holy crap, I got charged over here, and my unit's gonna rout. That's not good. That's really a huge mistake on my part. I was busy looking somewhere else, and these guys are as good as dead. More swords coming in though, so they're gonna hold them for a while. That'll be good. There's no need in using a heavy infantry charge or anything yet. Let's pull my guys out of that fight for a minute and hit these hoplites. Okay, while the enemy infantry is thus busy, let's get into their base, because apparently they've left their base a little unguarded here. So this could actually work to our favor. These guys are blocked off from getting back to their base. So are these units. I'm not sure if they know. Yeah, they've got to know we're base rushing them at this point. I'm going to try and block off that entrance to the base, and then I'll block off this entrance to the base. This is actually probably going to result in a base capture here. Nope, they have archers on the way. But I mean, we're 40% up to a base cap with more troops coming in. Let's get these guys in the base to speed that up. Yeah, this base capture is going to start going very quickly now. This could be faster than they can fix it. So yeah, I think the red team has allowed us too much of an advantage here by letting our units just plow right on through. Yep, it's over. GG.
By your command.
So that was a very quick and unlucrative match, but hey, it gets me 100 gold. And not really due to any skill on my part, but their team failed to cover that area, and that's why I was worried about that spot that we left open in the center too, because that could have just as easily been us right there. But that's, yeah, gotta watch your lanes on the map. You gotta make sure that you're being a team player. You're not just going where everybody else is going. And by being a team player, there's a combination of trying to make sure you're using your units well individually, but it also means trying to keep an eye and do what you can to help support in those spots. Now, hey, don't get me wrong, I've made mistakes, and it's ended up costing our team a little bit before too, so it's not like I'm immune to that, but man, that was definitely a quick victory. I hope you all enjoyed that one. I know there wasn't much to see, but hey, again, this gives you an idea sometimes how those games can flow. Obviously, base defense is important, and early on, if you see your team has an opening like that on the map, and you're rushing forward with another big group where there's already a lot of your own people, might be a good idea to kind of haul back off of that and make sure that you have an appropriate response to guard your base. Again, I'm not perfect at it, but just saying that's good advice in general. Hope you all enjoyed it. HeirofCarthage signing off for now.